topic of this video is graphing logarithmic functions. Recall that an inverse function can be obtained by swapping x's and y's, inputs and outputs. Now that we know that the logarithm function is the inverse of the exponential function, we can graph the logarithm function using the graph of the exponential function. Using our shortcut from a previous video, the exponential function f of x equals a to the x power will have points listed in the table below and the horizontal asymptote y equals 0. You might recall we established a rhythm to help us remember the points from this table. They were negative 1, 1 over a, 0, 1, 1, a. And by plotting those 3 points on our graph, we can create the graph of the exponential function. So, working from bottom to top, here is the point 1a. Here is the point 0, 1. Here is the point negative 1, 1 over a. The red dashed line shown here is the horizontal asymptote y equals 0. This graph, the exponential function, has a domain of all real numbers and a range that is from 0 to infinity with parentheses on both ends. Now, let's use what we know about this graph, the exponential function, to learn about the logarithmic function. We're going to swap all the inputs and outputs, all of the x's and y's. So instead of negative 1, 1 over a, we're going to have 1 over a, negative 1. And instead of 0, 1, we'll have 1, 0. And instead of 1a, we'll have a, 1. We're also going to change the asymptote y equals 0, which is horizontal, into the new asymptote x equals 0, which is vertical. Once we have this graph, we can replace the a at the bottom of this fraction and here at the bottom of the table with any base we need, and therefore have the graph of our logarithmic function.